Rowdy Nation TV, welcome back to the channel. Do me a favor, people. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. Let's get it. Okay, this past Wednesday, we lost another rapper coming out the city of Memphis, Tennessee. And this is not just a drill rapper or some small-time rapper. This is a big superstar rapper who goes by the name of Young Dolph. We lost Young Dolph this past Wednesday, and it's just terrible, people. Every death is every life is worth something, right? And I'm not trying to demean anybody else's life just because they're not on a superstar level like Young Dolph is. But this brother was big time. You know, he was making money, he was making moves. They said he was very generous, and he was giving back to his community. He loved to give back to his community, and we lost this brother this past weekend. So I just got a question for you people. The nation, America, is a nation divided, but within the black community, I think we're just as divided as the nation is as a whole. And I was just wondering if you guys could leave a comment and tell me what you think. We as a people, we don't get along. Do you understand what I'm saying? You feel me? We don't get along. You can barely have an eye contact with your brother. And now, every week, like I said before, I have a saying: if you're praying for peace, you might as well keep praying, because you're not going to get no peace. We're living in those days that your grandmama and your mama told you about, the last days. And I think that's what we're living in right now. You know, you have father against son, mother against daughter, brother against brother. And that's what it is. It's brother against brother. We family out here, right? We family in these streets, but we don't treat each other like family. And by saying that, it hurt my heart to find out that we lost this young brother. I don't know this brother, you know what I'm saying? But when something happens to our community, and somebody like this who has a big platform like Young Dolph has, who can reach a lot of people, who can help bring his family and other people out of poverty, I think that it's a tragedy all the way around, right? That we lost this brother. Let's get into it. And let's see what happened to him. We lost this brother last Wednesday, and let's get into his story and let's see what happened. Rapper Young Dolph, whose given name is Adolph Robert Thornton Jr., was shot and killed in Memphis on Wednesday afternoon. Now, he was only 36 years old. On November 17th, 2021, at 12:24 p.m., Memphis police officers responded to the scene of a shooting at 2370 Airways. One male victim was located and was pronounced dead at the scene. No suspect information was available at this time. Like I said, the police were called to the address of Makita's Homemade Butter Cookies in South Memphis, where one male victim was found and pronounced dead at the scene. Now, Young Dolph did have a partner with him. We're not sure if his partner drove with him, or if he met him there and was in a car of his own. But Young Dolph never had a chance, man. They said that he came in, ordered his cookies, him and his friend, and they got on their phone while they was waiting for their cookies, and they were standing kind of, I guess, close by the window. Next thing you know, shots rang out. He was immediately hit in the head. So I think he died instantly and fell to the floor, died instantly. His partner / security guard, we don't know if it's just a friend or if it was a security guard. He ran when the shots rang. You got to duck for cover. You have to run, right? But he did go. I don't know if he had his pistol with him or if he retrieved it from his car, but he shot back. And I believe he hit that car. I believe he hit the car, but the car sped away. Now, there's reports that there were two cars, a black car and a white car. I'm not sure. I'm getting this information just like anybody else can off the internet. And like I said before, this information is for educational and entertainment purposes. It's not like it's fact that I know, for certain that this is how it happened. But this is the information that I'm getting off the internet, right? So his partner / security guard came back and he busted some shots at these guys, and I believe it hit the window. Now, I've been hearing reports that there was some blood found in the parking lot. And now, if that's true, it couldn't be Young Dolph's blood, because Young Dolph got shot inside Makita's shop. the cookie shop. He got shot and was found inside the cookie shop. So if there were some blood found in the parking lot, then maybe one of the guys got hit by the security guard, right? Now, if that guy did get hit, he can't take himself to the hospital because, automatically they're gonna want to know, where did you get shot, right? So maybe he might wait a couple days. Like I say, this happened Wednesday, right? For me, it's hard to stay on top of these stories as soon as they come out. I got 2 jobs that I work, so it's kind of hard for me. I'm not a blogger like every day, where I can just stay on top of it. But I do like to give my opinion and to tell the people how I feel about these stories. Like I said before, you can drop a comment and let me know how you feel, and maybe we can have a civil conversation about what's going on in our community and how we can make it better. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is a nation divided. America is a nation divided, but black people, we are a nation divided amongst ourselves. And my whole thing with this platform that I got is I want to bring attention to that and see how we can better ourselves. Not for me, because I done made it, not just made it through, but I still have to watch myself and how I move when I'm out in these streets. But basically for my kids and their kids, on how you're supposed to move in these streets nowadays, right? Because it's not the way it was when we were coming up. When you get into a confrontation with somebody and y'all might want to put hands on each other, you know what I'm saying? That's not how we living in today's times. Today's times, it's strictly people going for that pole, they're going for that stick, they're going for that handgun, and that's what it is. That's what we're living in. Ain't nobody trying to really come out and try to have a fist fight with anybody anymore. Those days are long gone. And like I said before, and I've heard somebody else say it, and I thought it was a great way. We spite. We you know what I'm saying? We always shoot ourselves in the foot. We can't get ahead. It's like, reminds me of that reggae song. It goes 1 step forward, 2 steps backwards. As a black community, soon as we take 1 step forward, we got some people in our community, our own community, that will pull us 2 steps backwards, right? So all the marching and all the things that our ancestors did for the civil rights movement, and we get to this point to where we're killing ourselves like this, right? We can't blame the white man or the man anymore. No, we got to take a look in the mirror and see how you're living your life and how you're conducting yourself, and so you can be a shining example for your kids, right? Young Dolph had a wife. He had 2 kids, and like his wife said, how's she going to tell her kids that their daddy ain't coming home ever again? This is such a sad case, right? Now, I'm not sure if young Dolph had done something in the past and some people was just waiting on him to catch him slipping. Matter of fact, I don't even know if young Dolph even really stayed in Memphis anymore. I believe he stayed out of town. I think he was just back for the holidays, because the next day he was supposed to have a turkey giveaway. Now, I've heard about this man's generosity, and they said that it had no bounds. I heard that he was giving like Lamborghinis and cars away to some of his fans. I've never heard a rap artist give a Lamborghini to a fan. That's major to me. You know what I'm saying? So this man seems like, his generosity showed no bounds, but he did have beef on the internet. I'm not saying that the people that he was beefing with on the internet are the people who killed him. I don't know. I wasn't there. But, he had beef with Black Youngster. It's been documented on the internet. I believe Black Youngster was charged for shooting up his van, a bulletproof van, for more than 100 times. I believe I believe he had to go to court for that. I'm not sure what happened, what the outcome was, but Black Youngster is still rapping and still making money. So it must have been a good outcome for him. But like I said before, he's also been known to been beefing with a Yo Gotti, who's a friend of Black Youngster. You know what I'm saying? And all these brothers are from Memphis, and there's enough money in the streets for everybody. Just because, it's all about ego to me sometimes. Our ego won't let us get to the bag. And once we get to the bag, our ego wants to bring us back down into the, into the things we were doing before we even had money, right? When you had your foot in the street. when you was doing all those negative things that you was doing before you got the bag. You got the bag now, so you can't have one foot in the street and call yourself. You're either gonna be a rapper, you're gonna be a thug, you're gonna be what are you gonna be? Are you gonna be an entertainer? You're gonna be the superstar rapper? Or are you gonna be a thug who's out supplying guns to your neighborhood, to your friends, shooting people up on the weekend, killing our people who look like us? For what reason? I don't understand it, people. But like I said before, my heart goes out to young Dolph's family, to his wife, to his kids, his mother and father. My heart goes out to the people who own that cookie shop. I've even heard that they've been receiving death threats. The cookie shop. Are you kidding me? The cookie shop is receiving death threats because they serve cookies. I mean, it's an establishment. It's a business. We're in any community that a business establishment gets pulled into street shit. I don't understand that, right? These brothers are off the chain right now, and we got to understand where we want to be. I know where I want to be. I know who I am as a person, and I know what I want my kids to aspire to be, and that's better than me. And they don't have to go through the shit that I did when I was coming up in the streets. But thank God, God had His hand on me, and He brought me out of that. Right? Never saying that I was a bad person out there trying to, be honest with you. When we were coming up, it was all about hustling. We was really like gang members. We call ourselves hustlers, right? Because we was always trying to get to some money. Now, if we was in the street doing any kind of crime, if there wasn't no money attached to it, I know me personally, I wasn't doing it. I wasn't doing no crimes out there in the street if I wasn't getting paid. If I didn't see no revenue at the end of it, it didn't make sense to me, right? Be out here going to jail for nothing, shooting at people for what reason? I know the get back sometimes can pull us into that where you want to get revenge for something that's happened to you, your friends, or your family. I can understand that, but that's what we call a cycle. That's a cycle that's going to continue, that we need to get up out of, because all we're doing is just killing ourselves, right? Now, it'd be hard for me to go tell any other of these youngsters how they should live their life and what they should be doing, because once they done pulled that trigger, they knee deep in. Once you done took that life, you can't give that life back to that man. You can repent to God and try to ask for forgiveness, but one thing you can't do is bring that brother back. So like I said before, young Dolph, we lost that brother this past Wednesday, and I'm sorry, people, that I'm just now getting to it, but I do want to share my thoughts about young Dolph losing his life, man. Senseless. It's tragic. And I hope that, if anybody who's listening to this, I hope that you guys know that we family, people, and we need to do better than what we're doing, right? Now, the two people, they've already released the pictures of the two people. They were caught on cam. The two shooters were caught on cam. Here's the pictures of these guys. They were caught on cam, right? And then they also have a picture of his friend / security guard shooting back at these brothers, right? And the white car has been found in Orange Mound. That's another section of Tennessee, in Orange Mound. I think that's the south side, I believe. If anybody out there in the comments know what side Orange Mound is on, leave a comment and let me know. But I believe it's in South Tennessee. I believe they said there's a war going on between the South and the North in Tennessee, right? And Memphis, man, don't get it twisted. That little country town is crazy. And it's a lot of us down there, right? It's a lot of black people down in Memphis, Tennessee. There's a lot of blacks down there who are doing good, who have businesses, who, there's a lot of, down south, a lot of black colleges and stuff. So it's not all bad. There's a lot of black people down there who handle their business, right? But then you have this certain section of people in any state, in every state where you go, there's a certain group of people who live this certain lifestyle that's not what I want to say. That's a negative. It's a negative lifestyle because they've been tricked, right? You've been tricked to take your brother out. You've been tricked to go to these jails that are privately run now, right? You have jails that are on the stock market, right? So it pays for you to go to jail, right? So yeah, we want you to keep committing those crimes against your people. As long as you're doing it against your own people and people who look like you, they're not gonna let that stop. You can be out there all day. And I heard that Memphis changed their law when it comes to their gun laws, right? I heard now that you don't even need a license. As long as you ain't got no felony or nothing. I heard in Memphis you can carry your gun, have it in your in the glove compartment of your car, as long as it's not on you. But you can carry it with you. Don't need no permit. Is what I heard. Somebody hit me in that comment and let me know if that's correct. I heard that you can have a gun down there, just like bam. You don't need no permit. You don't need nothing. You can just have, as long as you ain't got no felony or nothing, you can carry your gun, as long as it's in the glove compartment, right? That gun law right there is very relaxed, right? That's a relaxed gun law. Because if you were in New York City and you had a gun and it was in your glove, they don't give, if it's your gun and it's in your glove compartment, they don't care, man. That's like 2 years, 2 to 4 years. That's some time. That's a case, right? Memphis has one of the most relaxed gun laws I've heard of, right? So, like I said before, this Rowdy Nation TV, and like we said, we don't condone none of that. Not at all, bro. I mean, somebody tell me, man, do y'all think as a people, do you think that we are getting better or are we getting worse? Me, honestly, I think it's getting worse. I tell you people, you can pray for peace all day, but you need to get a peace of mind. You need to get a piece of some kind of education that we can pass on to our kids and to our grandkids and just our family members around us, to show our kids how to move. That's the most important thing to me right now. Showing my son how to move in the 21st century. And I thank God that they're not involved in none of this gang culture, none of the foo-foo that be going on out there. I thank God. But that don't mean that something can't happen to them, or me, or you. We always got to keep our head on a swivel nowadays, people. We always have to be aware of our surroundings, the places that we go. I had a young brother tell me, I told him, like, I know where to move in my city and where to go and not to go. And he tried to tell me, man, you just whoop, whoop, whoop. You don't want to, man, I keep that thing on me and I whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, that's fine and dandy. Keep that thing on you, brother. But when you keep it on you, make sure that you got a level head and that you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people had that thing on them. And as soon as something jump off, they running to get that thing. You see what I'm saying? That thing, see, that's what I'm saying. That thing can get you in some things. See what I'm saying? So just be careful when you carrying that thing. And then a lot of us have felonies and can't carry that thing. And you get caught with it, that's time right there. You see what I'm saying? But down in Memphis, them people don't care. Them people don't care, man. Them people is running around strapped up. These youngsters nowadays, I done seen a handgun with 100 shots, with two monkey nuts on a handgun. So, like I said before, man, it's a sad day. It's a sad week. It's a sad year. All these murders that go on within the black community every year. It's a war going on. If you look up at the numbers of black men dying from homicide every year, it's unbelievable, right? And I believe that we deserve to grow old. I believe that we've been tricked as men, as black men, our black youth. We've been tricked to think that, oh man, that being this tough guy gangster, this gangster attitude that we all have, that's the trick. They've tricked us into being a gangster instead of where other cultures, nah, man, trick me into being a lawyer, a doctor, trick me into making some money, owning my own business. See, we've been tricked the opposite way, right? To believe that's the cool stuff to be. Now the girls don't even go for hustlers no more. Remember, a girl used to like hustlers. They making money, a brother out there getting his bread, or football players, or you know what I'm saying, or some athletes now. That's not even what they're going for. You know what they're going for now? Killers. Have you killed somebody? How many bodies you got? That's what these girls like now. You know what I'm saying? That's who they're interested in. Brothers who are running around causing destruction in our community, I don't understand it. I don't understand how you could lay up with somebody who's been out in the streets and who's committed multiple murders, right? And then comes up and lay up with you in your bed, and he's a killer, serial killer at that. Man don't love nobody. He don't even love himself. You see what I'm saying? And it takes a certain kind of psyche for you to go out and jump in your car and mask up and shoot people and come back and live with it and just be like, go to sleep, eat like you know what I'm saying? Ain't thinking about a job, ain't thinking about nothing but getting up causing destruction in our community. Nah, bro, I'm not with that. And now we done lost young Dolph. They say, if you know better, you do better, right? Who agree with me out there? If you know better, you do better, right? I mean, how many tough guys do we need? How many tough guys in our community do we need? Doing senseless, I mean, the acts of violence that they do. No money even attached to it, right? Just killing just to be killing. Like I said before, if you ain't got no body and you're a killer and you hanging with people who are killers, what you got to do? You got to get you a body. Otherwise, they ain't going to respect you. What they say, killers respect killers. Hustlers respect hustlers. That's what they do in that culture, right? But like I say, karma ain't just the name of a female. And karma is a bitch when it comes back. Because a lot of these times, these brothers are trying to get their life together, and they've done so much dirt, and they try to change. And when they change, that's when karma comes back and collects. Right? You don't have to go to jail to learn how to live your life, bro. We don't have to be enslaved, because that's all it is slavery all over again in the 21st century. Now we got two high profile cases that's going on right now. One has already been determined. The little young kid up in Minnesota, he was found now guilty, right? We have two tiers of justice in this society in America. So now we're just waiting on the Ahmaud Arbery case, and we're going to see if that family gets justice. That's the brother who was ran down by 3 white men. So while we're getting ran down by 3 white men and getting killed in the streets, we're killing each other at the same time. So it's like a double dose on top of our heads, right? Police kill us, white people kill us, and then we kill us. Man, we're gonna be like Indians. No disrespect to the Indians, but this was their country. The Native Americans, this was their country, and when's the last time you seen a Native American? Not unless you live in close near a reservation. But when's the last time have you seen a Native American? Right? That's how brothers are going to be. That's how brothers are going to be. We keep killing each other like we're doing, right? But like I said before, Rowdy Nation TV, I just wanted to give you my thoughts on young Dolph's murder. I definitely believe that they're going to catch these guys. I pray that they catch these guys. I believe that an arrest is coming soon. Memphis is like damn near the home of the first 48. Right? And I heard that one black detective, that lady that be on the first 48 out of Memphis, I heard she got the case, that she's on this case. And I heard she's a dog, like a dog with a bone. She's like when she gets those cases, she's like a dog with a bone. She ain't gonna let go. And I hope she don't. That's why we need good detectives like this to solve cases like this, right? I hope this brother's case gets solved. I really do. And I hope they get the maximum time that they can get. Whatever it is, they deserve it. You jump out your car in the middle on a Wednesday afternoon at 12:30 in the afternoon and start busting shots inside that cookie store. Ain't no telling, man, if that place would have been packed, if there was more people in there with kids, man, come on. They didn't care who got shot, long as long as young Dolph got hit, right? They didn't care. So I don't think that we should care. I'm tired of making excuses for these brothers, man. I'm tired. Oh, we grew up in a poor home. I didn't have no daddy. I didn't have none of that either. I didn't have none of that either. I had the same situation. But this ain't about me. This is not about my growing up. This, I don't hold no grudges about, I had a single mother, and she did the best she could with what she had, right? And I applaud her for that, right? So, like I said before, I'm just a sad day. Young Dolph, R.I.P. Young Dolph. Condolences to the family. And like I said, man, I'm just kind of hurt right now. I didn't know the brother, but I'm just not hurt for me. I'm hurt for us as a people. I'm hurt for us. Every weekend is something different. What's next, people? Y'all let me know. What do you think's next? Every weekend is something different, bro. This is high profile right here. Like I said before, click that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video. Rowdy Nation TV, we out.